Hey guys, it's Oscrix. Let's talk about Animate Guardian. This patch, 2 uniques were added that greatly improve Animate Guardian's potential as a solo minion carry. Animate Guardian carry has been played in previous patches using setups like this, but credit goes to Drash for showcasing how effective these 2 uniques are. You can find a link to his video showcasing his Animate Guardian Chieftain in the description below. When equipped on the Guardian, the new unique Grey Wind grants 12% of the player's health in flat fire damage. So that makes the total of flat fire damage you get from your health go from 5% only from Flame Link to 17% total, which is a tremendous buff for this character. And then, like I said previously, Wrathpit Globe and Crown of Eyes make it so your life also scales its percent increased attack damage. So you're getting flat damage and percent increased damage per how much life you have at the same time. And then the second big unique that was added this patch is the Hollowed Monarch, which gives a lot of damage reduction to minions that you're linked to, which allows you to actually take this build into fights like Ubers and have the Guardian survive while linked to it. And it also gives it Headhunter while mapping, which is pretty fun. So by stacking life, your character is getting increased damage and increased defense at the same time. That's the hallmark of every overpowered build in Path of Exile history, I think. And yeah, it's a really strong boss or a really strong hardcore character in general. Really quickly, I also want to mention that I'm giving away some original art that I made every month. I'm drawing a winner, and you can enter for free in the art giveaway channel on our Discord. It's in the description of this video. Thanks for watching and supporting, guys. So this character can be played on many ascendancies, but I've chosen to go champion for the additional defense provided with Fortify, and you can also force adrenaline by toggling Petrified Blood before you start fighting Uber fights. And then while mapping, I just kind of take the 18% increased attack speed from the increased attack speed for Fortify over your normal maximum of 20. I also use a micro distillery plus Bala on this character for permanent uptime of resist flasks for max res. And you could also bring in Progenesis into here to greatly boost the effective health and drop resist flasks as are necessary for Ubers and stuff like that. You do a ton of single target damage on this build, around 100 million when it's ramped to its max. The clear speed's pretty lackluster though. It is just one melee minion. Legacy of Fury on the Guardian gives explosions, and you can get Ink AoE on the tree. You could support it with Awakened Ink AoE for clearing. You get more explosions with Foulborn Witchbane, but at the end of the day, it's one melee minion, so its AI is kind of whatever. Overall, this is definitely one of the strongest hardcore minion characters I've ever played, and you can find a link to the path building in the description. And credit, again, goes to Drash for showing how insanely strong Animate Guardian is with the Grey Wind. Great build and a great build concept. Lastly, I wanted to talk about my previous Herald of Agony character. It was a lot of fun to play. I had a really good time clearing T17s and farming for the gear for this character on it. And I've also included a POB for that Herald of Agony in the description that uses Coruscating Elixir and is set up a little more defensively for bossing while still getting a decent amount of DPS, around 40 million. With a lot better effective health than my mapping setup. Alright, I think that's about all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun playing the patch. I know I am, and I'm probably not going to have enough time to play all the builds that I wanted to play this patch before the PoE 2 comes out, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks, guys!